trust you guys remember that in our last weekly analysis, we anticipated a bullish move on EU and GU to target 50 pips based on the price action that we found out on weekly and daily. And here was the reason. In the weekly time frame, we spotted this out. You can go check it out. We spotted this that there is a CRT forming on these two candles here, right? Because this one closes inside, and we are to trade on this leg, all right. And we saw also CRT forming on daily time frame on the bearish move when we said that the bearish move on daily might not hold. Reason being that the higher time frame is more superior to the lower time frame. So if we have CRT forming on daily, we also have the opposite on weekly. We hope that the weekly should hold first before the other ones. All right, and we saw how price moved down on Monday, and Tuesday price starts zooming off to the upside, and you can see the target was hit. So this one becomes what the candle one. This first red candle is candle one, and last 2 week took it off, and last week here, which is the candle three, went and what take off the high, all right, which completed. So our bias was okay. So guys, I welcome you especially to our Heartfelt weekly analysis. In this channel, all we do is to anticipate the bias for the week that should give us 50 pips on EU or GU, as the case may be. 50 pips on EU or GU, then we should be good for the week. So when I call a bias, either buy or sell, you wait for an SMT or any of the strategy you trade, you take a 50 pips to that direction. All right, just the opposite, just vice versa, you should be good for the week. So for this week, what are we looking at for this week? You can see here on DXY2, we can see that price is almost what forming what closing side, forming the CR to the upside. So in a nutshell, we want to go bullish on DXY and want to go bearish on Euro USD and GPUSD, only to target 50 pips. Right, you can see for the weekly here, price is already forming here, taking the low to push to the upside. So price might still come back, take the low, irrespective of how the price open, either gap down, gap up, or the normal price reactions. We can hunt for either to buy on Monday, to buy on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, or even Friday. Or two setup might also show up either of the days of the week. All right, on DXY. Then for Euro USD, same thing here. Euro USD, you can see here, though price has taken this low and has taken this high, so we're going to look for how the price is going to pan out on daily time frame to know what to do. So price might even push up to the upside before giving us a sell on EU. All right, so for the GU2, you can see here, price still has closed below this one. You can see here, has closed below this candle, right? Has closed below, it dropped a week. So this is still intact. So we are anticipating that price should take, maybe this should have been the candle one before, but here we don't know whether this one will take the high or not. So whichever way price moves, either takes off the high, we look for a sell setup down to target what 50 pips. So let me show you on daily time frame. So you can see it here on DXY on daily time frame. You can see price is an inside candle. Price might still push lower or might open and start pushing to the upside. That liquidity at the top. And for Euro USD, you can see here there's still liquidity at the top here. Still an inside candle to the top here. Price might take it off or take this high before pushing down. So we have liquidity here. We also have liquidity here. We have volume. So we have the imbalances here. All right, that price can still come down to. Then again, we also have Gbpusd. You can see here there's a liquidity resting here. Price might take off this one here. This Friday's high might leave here intact, all right, and take this Friday high and start dropping to target what this low, all right, because already kind of an SMT on EU and GU. So guys, we are going for a bearish move on GU or GU and EU, all right, irrespective of how price open. we're going bearish on EU and GU. But don't forget, please subscribe to our channel, follow us, share this video, like and comment, drop your question when necessary. So let's meet weekend for a review on this. I wish you luck and good trading. Bye.